And Honorable Speaker, as has been misconstrued before, mediation, we don't meet because we are putting on different sides. We meet because we are looking for the best option for the country. And that is why even when the mediation sessions were very heated, Honorable Speaker, we were able to conduct all the sessions with a lot of decorum, and of course based on the fact that we were looking for the best figure for our counties, but also that what the country would afford, Honorable Speaker. The genesis of this process, Honorable Speaker, is that we came to this house in the around mid of this year. We passed what we call the budget. What we usually call the budget is the appropriations bill, Honorable Speaker. And after that, Honorable Speaker, is that we went ahead and we had already passed the division of revenue bill. Honorable Speaker, there needs to be alignments between the appropriations bill, the division of revenue bill, Honorable Speaker, and also CARA. And Honorable Speaker, then the predicament in the mediation committee this time was that this was a time unprecedented. There has never been a situation where we are meeting to revise the division of revenue bill downwards. All the time, if there has been any variation, has been enhancement. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, the first question that we had to scratch our heads to get the answer is the process to which we need to arrive at this, at the figure we ended up arriving at, Honorable Speaker. And I say so because, Honorable Speaker, when we amend the division of revenue bill, that has to also go in tandem with CARA. Honorable Speaker, as it has now, CARA already has a memoranda from the President. And therefore we need to pronounce ourselves on that. And it needs to that majority in both houses. That is the National Assembly, but also, Honorable Speaker, the Senate. And we, first of all, had to find a pathway that even before we talk about the content, we needed to be sure that the pathway after the conclusion of the mediation committee will be anchored in law and will be anchored in the documents that you've already passed. To cut the long story short is that, Honorable Speaker, in terms of the pathway, the mediation report that we are passing today, Honorable Speaker, has a figure of 387 billion Kenya shillings. Last financial year, Honorable Speaker, the shareable revenue to our counties was around 385 billion Kenya shillings. But, Honorable Speaker, the version that we amended in this house after what happened in the country in July is that we actually passed here 380 billion Kenya shillings. But in the budget now, it appears like the counties are getting 410 billion Kenya shillings. In the previous one that we passed, Honorable Speaker. But this is so because there were carryovers of 30 billion Kenya shillings, Honorable Speaker, and therefore the shareable revenue of 380 plus the 30 carryovers, that is what now reflects in the current budget of Kenya shillings, 410 billion shillings. Honorable Speaker, I'm saying this so that members can also appreciate also the figure that we have and also the modalities around it. But then, this is the issue, Honorable Speaker. The version that we are passing today, and I'm beseeching this House to pass, reflects a figure of 387 billion shillings. But, Honorable Speaker, the appropriations bill that we passed, that is supplementary one, shows that that figure is 380 billion. Honorable Speaker, we also have CARA.